We got Saturday night's main event tonight, live from New York City, Madison Square Garden, my hometown. Shout out to my New Yorkers out there. Shout out to my peoples on TikTok, Paposan22. YouTube, follow me over there, Paposan22. YouTube, Ring Out Podcast. Yes, sir. And we got 4 matches. The ladies, Paige, Brie Bella, are going to defend their WWE Women's Tag Team Championships against Fallon Henley and Lainey Reed. They are part of the Fatal Influence. 2 members of the Fatal Influence championship on the line. Who do I got? I got Paige and Brie Bella retaining because I don't know. I believe they're waiting for Nikki Bella to return from her injuries. And then from there, they might play a storyline between Nikki coming back, and then Paige is like, "Listen, I've been here since WrestleMania defending these titles. You can't just walk back in and just claim yourself as champion because that's your sister. I have been putting in the work." And then Nikki be like, "Oh, but she's my sister, and you were doing that for me. So now I'm back, and you're done. Bye bye," type shit. And then we get a little feud. I don't know. I'm just guessing. I feel like that's where it's gonna go. But I got Paige and Brie Bella. They retain. Danhausen versus JD McDonough, no disqualification. Dominic Mysterio in JD's corner. Danhausen doesn't have anybody in its corner. That's what it shows on the graphic. But I have a feeling we're gonna get Enzo Amore, man. The return of Enzo, man. Swift SAWFT. Almost fucked that up. From a New Yorker like myself, you should not be fucking that shit up. But due to the fact that they show Big Cass, they showed a video package of Big Cass that he's gonna return the Monday after SummerSlam, August 3rd, on Monday Night Raw. So to me, and then this no DQ match came out of nowhere. They just put that. Not last night, but recently. Because at first it was straight up 1-on-1 hours of no DQ. So to me, Enzo is returning to help out Danhausen. That would be a great pop in New York City, especially. Who do I got? I got Danhausen. Danhausen's winning, of course. Have Cat in there. Why not? Karl Anthony Towns, bro. Have some fun. He look like he'll have a good time there. Him interfere in the match. But I also see Enzo, man. I see Enzo coming back. I got Danhausen winning. This is a Danhausen win for me. New York City. New York City is going to show Danhausen a lot of love. A lot of love. I like Danhausen. I know why he's there. So I got Danhausen winning, man. Next match, we have Bayley versus Lyra Valkyria. Lyra just turned on Bayley about 3 weeks ago after losing their championship match, tag team championship match against Paige and Brie Bella. After the match, they hugged. And Lyra just turned on her, which is a good thing. Something new from Lyra. Never seen her as a heel. Not a fan of how they have her dressed and how they have her look. She's looking like an old lady witch. Like, looking bummy and stuff. But it might lead to something. It might lead to, I don't want to say a great character change. But you never know. You never know. Some people find it cringe with Lyra being like she's doing too much. I feel like she's doing fine. Like the roles have reversed. It was first Bayley, now Lyra turned heel. Because it didn't work the first time. With Bayley having character fucking persona changes and shit. It wasn't working. I thought it was gonna work. It was gonna work. I was like, okay, we might get something on some Mick Foley shit. 3 Faces of Foley shit, but nah. It didn't work. It was cringe. They might do it with Lyra this time. I don't think we're getting the same 3 phases of, I think this is just straight up like, I don't give a fuck. Like, be a witch type shit. Let's see, man. I want to get behind this. I do want to get back because I do like Lyra. Lyra's she's great. She's great in the ring. She works her ass off. She really does. You could just see it. Every time you see Lyra on TV, she wants to put the best of herself out there every week. And that's respect to Lyra, bro. I like Lyra for that. But I'm gonna go with Lyra with this win. This is not over. Lyra's the heel. Bayley's the baby face. And this shit is not gonna be over, man. I'm gonna have Lyra with this win. New York Knicks, Jalen Brunson. Oh, the OTC is gonna be here with the king of New York, Jalen Brunson. Buy tickets. Because the ticket sales have been slow. I mean, fans are being smart. They're waiting till the last day, last minute. Good for you. Good for you. Because the amount of the amount of money they're asking for these ticket prices lately. Look, SummerSlam is not doing well. A fucking stadium that could fit 70,000 people. They only got like what, 30 something, which is still a lot of people. They might end with 40K each night, you know, for SummerSlam, but y'all could have fit, you know, damn well you could fit way more people than that. But they're not gonna sell out. They're not gonna sell out. When was the last time you? I'm going off topic. But when was the last time you heard we sold out the arena for the 11th time in a? When was the last time you heard that? And has it been happening yet? See what ego does to you? But anyways, New York City, Jalen Brunson, Roman Reigns. I don't know what's gonna happen. There's gonna be a segment in the ring, and it's just whatever, bro. It's just to sell more tickets. That's all it is. And then we got the main event. Cody Rhodes, CM Punk tag team versus Gunther and Sami Zayn. If Gunther, Sami Zayn win their tag team match, they get added into the WWE Undisputed Championship match at SummerSlam, and it'll become a fatal four-way. I am not a fan of this. I'm not a fan of this idea because it's showing that you lack creativity. Why did you give Sami the championship? Just for 9 nights to give it to Punk in Chicago. Like it wasn't obligatory for you to give Punk the fucking championship in Chicago. I feel like you could have done it in another city and you would have still gotten that same reaction. Because fans are fucking sheep. Today's fans are sheep. You could have done this shit in OKC. They would have went for Punk. Yo, I would have still had that same reaction. But to play it safe, they did it in Chicago, which sucked for Sami because it only led to 9 nights of being a champion. I want Sami to come back with a different fucking gimmick, a different, like, darker side of him. He showed up last night. There was a brawl between all 4 men. In the Gunther and Cody match, they had one-on-one. Punk was out there cheering on Cody. And then Sami came out of nowhere from the crowd, attacked Punk, and all 4 men, they just went at it. But the 9 nights, I'm not a fan of that. And then you're still seeing that the SummerSlam tickets are not selling very well. So now you might add Gunther and Sami Zayn. We're going to have to check it out tonight. Join me. TikTok, Papo-san 22. You hear that, YouTube? But yeah, I'm not a fan of it. I'm not a fan of it because if you did add them, what happens with Gunther and Nick Aldis? We're all expecting a Nick Aldis versus Gunther match. Like, you gotta bring back Nick Aldis already. I bet he's been in in-ring shape for a while. He's just waiting for that. Let's go. You know, there've been times where they teased this dude that he was gonna come back and wrestle, and they never did it. Same thing with Adam Pearce, but we're not worried about Adam Pearce. We got something going on with Gunther and Nick Aldis. But for some reason, they find a way to give him a championship opportunity to Gunther for fucking up a manager. Let me choke out my manager and I might get a title opportunity, which he did. If he wins his tag team match, he'll get added to it'll become a fatal four-way. It's crazy. But that's WWE for you. That's WWE logic for you. Who do I got winning? I do not see this fatal four-way. I'm gonna go Punk and Cody. This is a can they coexist match. Punk and Cody are gonna coexist. Gunther and Sami, I don't know. They kind of coexisted a little bit, but that was just a little brawl, you know? That doesn't say much. So I got Punk and Cody tonight. I don't think we're getting a fatal four-way. Kevin Owens, where you at? We miss you. Look how they doing your boy Sami. That's a reason for you to return. Look how they doing your boy Sami. You imagine Punk and Cody, they're having their one-on-one match and Sami just comes and fucks everything up, and then they jump Sami and then KO comes to the rescue. Bro, that's a pop. That's a pop. KO still got beef with Cody, but I don't want that. A non-finish on a SummerSlam main event, I don't want that. That's just me fantasizing. Don't worry about me. Because I know this Cody and Punk is going to continue. One of y'all going to have to turn heel. It can't be this babyface versus babyface. It's gonna be boring and stale. Seriously. Y'all gonna have to do something. But Punk and Cody, I got Punk and Cody tonight. I may be wrong. They might go the fatal 4-way route because of ticket sales, bro. That's what happens when you don't plan shit. You did not plan this at all. Because it did not make sense giving Oba the King of the Ring and he's not going for the championship. You could have just gave it to Seth. He was in the tournament, but you got him eliminated in the first fucking round against Dominic. That led to nothing. Bro, y'all fucked up the King of the Ring completely. Y'all fucked it up bad. Oh yeah, the triple threat match I was talking about earlier. It was Sammy, Gunther, and Cody, Night of Champions. That was the triple threat. And then we might get a fatal 4-way? Shit. Y'all bugging, man. But I'm gonna take Cody and Punk. Maybe due to the fact that Gunther and Sammy will not cooperate correctly or something like that. Sammy might take the pinfall, even though we haven't seen him in a while, and I'm expecting him to have a character change, but the way WWE runs shit, he might take the pinfall and we're just gonna keep our one-on-one, and then after that, who knows what happens. It's devastating, man, what they did to Sammy. They did him dirty, just like they did MJF, but that's a topic for another day. But those are my predictions for Saturday night's main event. Join me live tonight. Saturday night's main event. TikTok only. Papo San. PAPOSAN 22. Join me live 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, y'all. Join me. Till next time. See ya tonight. Deuces.